Hello traders, welcome back to this channel. I hope you're doing great. So today I just want to talk about a topic I'm often being asked, that is, how much do I need to start trading with? Before I answer that, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a normal guy who wants to share his opinion on this topic. So whatever I say here is personal and of my own view. When it comes to trading, the minimum amount required to be deposited in your trading account depends on the broker that you choose. Some brokers out there have a minimum deposit of $500. Some have $100, $50, $20, even $10, right? So it depends solely on the broker that you choose. But as to how much you should invest or trade with is very subjective from person to person, because we have someone who can start with $100,000. We also have people who can just afford $100, right? So there is no right or wrong answer to how much you should start trading with. But in my opinion, I would say that you should start with a minimum of $1,000 and then work your way from there. But at the same time, I don't want to be unfair with someone who doesn't have $1,000. And also, I don't want to limit someone who can do more. So in this scenario, what I will do is we will compare two accounts, right? We will compare smaller accounts and also a bigger account. So we will compare a $10,000 account to a $100 account, right? Personally, when I'm trading, I don't stick to the monetary value of my trading account. So let's just say I'm trading with a $10,000 account and 1% of that $10,000 is $100. So let's just say today I make $100 profit. What I'm going to tell myself is I made 1% today. If I make $500 profit, I'm going to tell myself I made 5% today, right? So you can see with a $10,000, my 5% is $500. So in the same scenario, if I'm trading with a $100 account and I make 5% in a day, that is going to be like $5, right? Which is relatively smaller than the 5% on the $10,000. So you can see that if you have a bigger account, you can actually make some decent returns even with the same percentage, right? Someone with a $100 account making 5% versus someone with a $10,000 account making 5% is literally not the same, even though it's the same percentage, but the value is not the same, right? So in my opinion, it's always good to start with a capital that can at least make you some decent returns. But here is the main thing you have to take note of. You always have to start with money that you are willing to risk. You cannot put your entire savings or your child's school fees or your school fees or your house rent or anything that is like important to you. You cannot put that amount in your trading account because it becomes very risky trading with that account. What if you lose it all? What are you going to do tomorrow, right? So it's always advisable to trade with money that you are willing to risk. You know that this money that I'm trading with, if I should lose it all, nothing will change. Like, it's not going to affect me, right? Because you know that money is not something that is really gonna be useful tomorrow. Because we have people who can even take a loan to trade. What if you lose that money? How are you gonna pay back that loan? So it's always advisable to go with money you can afford to lose. Here is the thing: if you want to invest or trade with $100 or $1,000, whatever money that you deposit in your trading account, just pretend that the money is gone. Just pretend like the money is dead, the money is gone, so that you're not gonna have any emotional attachment to that money. But if you should put your next month's house rent money in your trading account, once you lose just 1% of it, you're gonna start to panic because, hey, how are you gonna pay your house rent next month? If you don't take care next month, you'll be on the street. So you always have to be careful whenever you want to deposit any money in your trading account. Personally, I remember when I started trading, I started with $50. The very first day I discovered Forex trading, instantly I registered with a broker. I deposited $50 and then I lost it within 5 minutes. Mind you, I had no idea. I had no idea of what I was doing, no knowledge, nothing. Instantly, I deposited $50 and I lost it. And I was okay because that money was something that I was ready to play around with. It wasn't my rent, it wasn't my school fees, nothing. It was just money that I was just willing to waste. So it didn't really affect me like that. I just learned my lessons, got better, kept on practicing, kept on studying, made money along the way, got comfortable, and deposited more. So that is the right approach to go. One may ask me, what if I have a lot of money and I want to trade with all of that? Well, in my opinion, I'll say having a lot of money to trade with will not guarantee you success without the skill set and the required knowledge. See, it's just like any other business. Let's say you want to start a company. You get your license, you find an office in a prime location, you finish your office with some nice sofas, you get office tables and chairs and all of that, Everything looks clean and nice. You being able to afford an office or get a license doesn't automatically make you a businessman, right? If you have no strategy or no solid business plan to operate with, you will fail. Regardless of how much you pay for the office, your investment in finishing the office, your license and all of that, you will fail. Someone with a good strategy but with no office will always beat you in the business world. That is why I never stop talking about getting the knowledge and the skill set first in anything that you do. It's never about the money. Money can be taken away from you, but a skill set and knowledge can never be. So if you have a lot of money to start trading with, that is perfect, but get the necessary skill required. Someone might also ask me this: what if I don't have any money at all to start trading with? It's still possible to trade, but with a demo account. A demo account is free. You don't need money to trade with a demo account. So you can start with a demo account as you work your way forward to get some money in to start with a live account. So guys, you have no excuse at all as to why you're not trading. You can always start trading with or without money. But guys, to be very honest with you, you need money to make money. This is the financial market we're talking about. We are in the financial world, and you know that we're talking about money. Money is time, time is money, and time waits for no man, right? Which means money waits for no man as well. So we always need to find a way to get this money, because this money is not waiting for us. This is the financial market. We need to put in money to make money. If you have a big account with the right skill set and the knowledge, you are good to go. Like, you are super good to go, you know? So it's always advisable to try to work your way up to get a bigger account, you know? You can start with a $100 account, but you have to know that the only way you can make more money is by having a bigger account size. Just think about the financial market as a tree, you know? So there's a tree that we need to cut down, right? The big boys are coming in with the chainsaws and all these machines to cut down the tree, and you are coming in with the scissors. You know, what can you cut? You know, so it's always good to have like a big account. And in my previous video, I talked about building a trading account with a funded account, right? Nowadays, there are so many prop firms out there that you can take advantage of. You know, you can just pass these challenges and then get funded. The only thing that is required is the skill set, you know, is the skill set, is the knowledge. Once you get that, you can easily get funded. You know, you can easily get funded with $1 million account. You can sign up with 3 or 4 prop firms, right? And secure like $100K account, 100K with each, right? You're gonna get like 300K or 400K. You can trade, you can manage 300K, 400K. You know, you can even scale up to like $1 million, you know, and just making 1% of $1 million, that's gonna be like $10,000. So you can see, you can either choose to make 1% on $100, that is $1, or you can scale up to like $1 million and make just 1%, that is $10,000. So you can see how powerful it is if you have like a bigger account size. So instead of just trading with a $100 account and blowing it, another 100, blowing it, another 100, blowing it, you can save yourself that money, right? Get yourself a mentor like myself or any other trader out there that you believe, like, you know, you believe in his strategy, you believe in his trading style. You can just get anyone, learn with them, get the skill set, and use that money to take these challenges, right? That is the very simple way you can get like a big trading account to be able to play with the big boys. Because if you think of depositing $100 and flipping it to like $1,000, that is like 900%. Just let's just look at this. If you have a $100 account and you flip it to $200, that is like 100%, right? You just flipped 100 to 200. You just made 100% profit. And that is like unrealistic, you know? Because if you are being given like $1 billion account, you have $1 billion account. Can you flip that 1 billion in a day from 1 billion to 2 billion? Right? Because that is also 100%, right? The only way you can do that is by risking that whole billion to make another billion. And I don't think anybody is gonna do that, right? So if you are flipping 100, flip is just for fun. I can easily put like $100, flip it to 200, 300, you know, it's just for fun. But if you think of growing your money that way, you're not gonna go far, you know, because if you want to flip from 100 to 200, you need to risk more, right? You might flip from 100 to 200, you will get to 200, you will think of flipping from 200 to 400, and that is when you're gonna lose it all, because you keep on moving with a high risk, right? And that is not the right way to go, because if you start risking more, this is where your psychology starts to play with you, right? Because your risk management is poor. Whenever you take a loss, you're gonna feel bad. Your psychology is gonna tell you that you are not good. Meanwhile, your technical skill is good, but your risk management is so poor, and that is gonna affect your psychology. So guys, start with any account size that you want, but you know, you have to just make sure that this is money that you are willing to risk. You know, as you trade, you get comfortable with trading, you will learn some lessons along the way, you will get better and all of that, right? And when you get comfortable, you can think of depositing more or finding a way to get a big account size. So I hope you got something valuable from these few points that I shared with you. If you've not subscribed, make sure you do, because my main goal of this channel is to like give you guys some valuable content that can help you in your trading journey, you know. So make sure you subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.